going on, Bitcoin Cash fam? I'm here today to talk to you about Bitcoin Cash. I'm here to talk to you about some of the altcoins and some of the trends that I've seen over the last couple days, and just a general overview of crypto space in general. So Bitcoin Cash, I believe, is trading at like somewhere in between this range of like $500 to $600 right now. Kind of, it seems to be kind of this high fours, low sixes kind of range. Bitcoin Core, BTC, has moved to around 54 to 56,000 ish. So we've taken another drop on Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash has once again fallen against Bitcoin. Not surprised. This could happen till Bitcoin goes up to 100 grand. I think that's where a lot of those positions might be at in terms of regaining the traction for Bitcoin Cash to go to the $37,000 to $5,000 mark, and BSV to go to the 900 to 800 to 1200 mark. So just be prepared. I think if you're holding Bitcoin Cash, the volatility's kind of went up really, really high. It's kind of taken a leap down, and it's kind of running in this what is it? Maybe like a 480 to 620 range. That can change really quick, though. I mean, to be completely honest with you, it wouldn't surprise me if Bitcoin Cash started leaping up as Bitcoin kind of just runs sideways for a little bit. That's happened a couple times in the past, also with BSV, numerous other altcoins. I mean, this is no new pattern that has emerged. This is the same pattern we've seen for the last couple years on the crypto market in general. Just Bitcoin goes up, sideways action, altcoins, start jumping at random times, finding the missing values, finding the missing the sell orders, and filling them. Either by the exchanges or by whales that have preset bots built into acquiring more of the liquidity and market making type stuff that creates big holdings and big market shifts. So that's all happening just in recent stuff. So Bitcoin Cash is like 400 to 600 seems to be kind of like the true range of the last couple months. So altcoins, BSV, BCH, these are smaller minority chains now compared to Bitcoin Core, but I'm very, very confident that we could gain some of that market share pretty quickly as narratives kind of evolve and change as they always do in crypto. So not too worried about where the price is right now. Obviously, like I said, Bitcoin Cash, BSV, both they've taken another drop down against Bitcoin over the last month or two. Go back and look about 3-4 months ago, Bitcoin Cash did have a breakout, and I think those breakouts are going to become extremely volatile. And I think that main characters in the game, Vitalik, some other big holders of crypto, might try to push the Bitcoin Cash brand in the near term, like as in like the next couple months to less than a year, just because they see kind of the direction that BTC Core and like everybody following that community and like how that community is kind of changes and stuff like that. At least that's the kind of feel I've gotten from it the last couple years. So has put me more even bullish on Bitcoin Cash. But price action is, like I said, just this kind of sideways action on Bitcoin. We're down against Bitcoin price right now. So, that's not really a huge concern to me in terms of, I got to get up, man. There's too many flies over here. So that's not really a determination on necessarily price in general, whether Bitcoin Cash is in the right spot or moving to the right spot or moving up or moving down. It just seems to be kind of this area of like $400 to $600 price, kind of just kind of fluctuating there. And same with Bitcoin, it's been kind of floating as well, just obviously less volatile than Bitcoin Cash. But one thing that has to be remembered too is a lot of BSV took a lot of the market share from Bitcoin Cash at the fork. That was a divided community as well too. So just keep in mind and bear in mind that just because Bitcoin Cash is sitting at roughly $600 high 500s now, you really got to kind of add the whole price of BSV on there too. So it's somewhere around 7 or 8. So it's a pretty healthy price right now. I don't think any kind of price worries should be pushed right now on anybody. I think that we're still kind of in that phase where you can still buy some at a reasonable price, and you can hold some Bitcoin Cash, you can spend some Bitcoin Cash, and you can spend Bitcoin Cash numerous places. That's what I think that is kind of going on overlooked, is the merchant adoption that's happening on Bitcoin Cash network. Right now you're going to go from people like me just using it as a tip, to tip people on like Read.cash or other platforms where you can actually spend the Bitcoin Cash or anything like that. But you're going to see options to pay for this stuff at like restaurants, Starbucks. This stuff's all in the near couple months with partnerships and stuff. As long as we don't get any roadblocks, green lights ahead on all that stuff. Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, those are all going to be major adoption payment methods and payment systems that are going to be adopted all over around the world. So that, on top of the price discovery of Bitcoin Cash, somewhere, in a good healthy range of a 5 to 700 range in the next month would be great. But we could easily see, 700-800% gains, and we could see Bitcoin Cash well over $15,000. So right now we're sitting at just these small little hurdles that are small hurdles that are just being overcome every day. Once these hurdles are overcome, basically Bitcoin Cash will start jumping 300 to 600% in a week, enough to gain the media's attention. And by that time, it's already 18x, 20x. We're sitting at levels that could easily be close to $20,000 for Bitcoin Cash. So keep all your price predictions to yourself, because they don't matter. That price prediction I just gave you does not matter. 5,000 price prediction does not matter. None of these price predictions matter. It's just how much are you willing to hold? How much are you willing to bear the volatility of Bitcoin Cash? And are you going to buy Bitcoin Cash when it's $15,000, $20,000? And are you going to still invest in Bitcoin Cash? Because it could easily spike up, but it could easily fall right back down too from 20K. So, you got to look at these huge long-term levels. I think one of the long-term levels that's been achieved already is this like $300 to $600 range. $300 to $600 range being a broad range that has a large community and large scalable support. It's a scalable support level. It's between that $300-$600 range. I don't think we're going to dip down into like the $200 range, or high 100s, or down to $84 like we did in 2018 around Christmas time. So I think those levels have already been definitely wiped out in terms of reprice discovery. So I think that Bitcoin Cash will exceed hundreds of thousands of percent gains than people are claiming. I don't think that $5,000, $10,000 is even an exciting moment for Bitcoin Cash. I don't think those should even be highlighted as excited moments. I think that the real price discovery is coming with the infrastructure that has taken over 3 years to accumulate and build out. Oh yeah, buddy, come here, bud. Got to move buddy into a quarantine area. Come on, bud. So he can, so this gentleman can take the dog out. Yeah, no worries, man. I'm gonna bring him out right now. That's fine. So like I said, I don't think $5,000 or even $10,000 for a price prediction is even really valid to think of Bitcoin Cash as a really a big move at that point. I think that if we hit 20,000 or above, and we start returning to, you know, 0.2 of a Bitcoin, or, you know, somewhere around that level, again, I think that's when the celebration period should start, because that's when we'll really see the breakout in terms of you know, hash power switching over to Bitcoin Cash. Not only hash power, but nodes switching over to Bitcoin Cash to support more full nodes on the Bitcoin Cash network. So I think that that's where we'll see, you know, the $20,000-$30,000 Bitcoin Cash price, and essentially Bitcoin, because you know, people want to be able to spend their crypto, and the whole thing you're seeing with El Salvador, Vitalik Buterin just commented the other day about how they shouldn't be forcing Bitcoin onto people. You know, there should be a basket of cryptocurrencies people can purchase stuff with down there. They shouldn't be, you know, well, I mean, what's really going on here is just a way for the government to accumulate more Bitcoin, act as their custodial, and use the Lightning Network to act as that custodial. So that's basically that whole narrative in a nutshell. So I think that, you know, support from Vitalik and stuff like that, and people in the space that are still trying to push it as an electronic peer-to-peer cash electronic system on chain, on the network, and things like that, I think that's where you'll see the price discovery a lot higher than, you know, say $5,000 to $10,000 for one Bitcoin Cash. Jihan Wu predicted Bitcoin Cash would be 4 to 5 years in 2017 would be $100,000 per Bitcoin Cash. So, you know, somebody like that's giving it a price prediction of $100,000. They obviously see the importance of being a peer-to-peer electronic cash on chain, with enough support, with enough nodes, with enough people that have been holding for a while, that don't have malicious backgrounds and stuff like that to support the actual token Bitcoin Cash or coin Bitcoin Cash. So that's where I think that you'll see a lot of more adoption in terms of price to like the $20,000-$30,000 level. And then, you know, $100,000 level for Bitcoin Cash. Is it impossible? No. Will it happen within the next year or two? Maybe. That's a pretty bold prediction. I mean, that would have to be like a multi-trillion-dollar market cap on Bitcoin Cash. So I don't have a calculator in front of me, but it would be well over 2 or 3 trillion, I believe, to accumulate that price. So that being said, price action, pretty much like I said, between this $500, $600 range seems to be kind of the sideways trend. But if you go back and you look at Quantum, and you go back and you look at Amisco, and some of these other tokens that have performed really well, and you look at BSV, which has performed like up till yesterday, till the drop, like 32% up, 33% up in a week. Dash has been performing really well. Zcash has been performing pretty strong as well. So we're still seeing an upward trend in terms of price on the whole alt market. You have some of these weird lower market cap tokens like SHIB and some of the other ones that have been pumped recently, but that's just because nobody was trading them at that point. They were obviously taking advantage of the market makers were taking advantage of a very, very small spread in terms of what was on SHIB. So they just pumped that pretty high. People bought in high on that. They're going to go down probably, or they'll put a little bit more money into the SHIB and keep the excitement going for a little while to deter attention from what's really going on in the crypto space, which is moves in Litecoin, moves in Bitcoin SV, moves in Bitcoin Gold. Like I said, some 30% healthy, big market cap gains. So not the smaller market cap gains, some bigger market cap gains that are overall gonna like push the market higher, obviously. What else is going on? It's pretty much going on right now in terms of price. I don't really have any short-term predictions. I don't think by the end of the year a price necessarily has to be ruled out or achieved. 10,000 by the end of the year, 15,000 by the end of the year. I think these are pretty easy. I don't think these are gains that have to be like analyzed as has to be these huge gains. Bitcoin Cash could pop right up to 10 grand pretty quick. You can pop up right up to 15 pretty quick. But I think that next level of real long-term layer, and I don't mean layer like Lightning. I mean layer like price discovery. Scalability layers to this stuff, on-chain scalability layers to this stuff is like 15, or not 15, maybe a little higher, maybe like 17 to 18 to like 25,000. That's where we really need to support this coin. So, you know, we don't need to sell out at like 5 or 10 or 15,000. We really need to hold really, really tough there, and accumulate some even increased positions at those levels. I think we do need to increase our position at 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, because that's where you're going to see a lot of dumping. Even along the Bitcoin Cash community, you're going to see a lot of dumping, because it's going to be these absurd levels that everybody wants it to hit, and they're going to get greedy, take profits, and that's where it's going to drop. But really, that next level of support that's going to be coming up, I think behind it is really the big wave of support trading pairs and algorithms, and the next market shift where we're going to really go up to a really solid support level, where we won't have to worry about the volatility between like 3 to 600. The volatility will be realized much higher. It'll be between like 5 and 17,000. So that's going to be like that period where people, I think, are gonna dump. But I think if you hold through there, and I think that you support Bitcoin Cash, I think if you have the long-term vision of where Bitcoin Cash is going in a right in front of you, spend it on a daily basis, buy it, watch the price be discovered. I think that like $25,000, $17,000 to $25,000 range can be a real volatility spread for the next on-chain layer to Bitcoin Cash in terms of price. That's kind of where I was going with that. So, that stuff's coming, guys. That could be, by the end of the year, we can start peaking at some of these $5,000, $10,000 levels, $20,000 levels, some crazy amount. But you got to realize that if you sell there and it starts swinging in between like 5 and 20,000, or 5,000 and 20,000, or 7 and 20,000, or 8 and 20,000, wherever those people sold at, we are going to be you're gonna have a hard time repositioning in the quicksand, because it's that quicksand moment where you lose an idea of where this stuff was going, and you lose the idea of if you sell it, Bitcoin knows, Ethereum knows, Litecoin knows, Monero knows, they all know you sold it. So it's gonna work in a fashion that's not gonna give you your position back. So you might be able to acquire it years out from there, but you're going to be so euphoric, caught up in the moment of where you've been with crypto and what's going on with crypto, that you might lose sight of the long term of this, which is, like I said, like $17,000 to $25,000 USD support levels for Bitcoin Cash, and then we're looking at further towards like Jihan Wu's prediction of like $100,000 per Bitcoin Cash, which was only next year. So hundreds of 1,000% gains coming to Bitcoin Cash. Don't pay attention to these little small gains. Anywhere over $1,500, $2,000 is nothing for Bitcoin Cash. That's only 300-400%. That's absolutely nothing. Ethereum Classic and numerous other cryptos that I'm holding, that I've seen and sold and experienced this with, have already gone way over those numbers. So it would put Bitcoin Cash very comfortably in the $5,000 to $7,000 level, which is only really the beginning, because the crypto rally is not done. It's not this isn't like a 2017 in December peak. Even if we go down, the momentum that will bring us back up is so big at this point that there's no real way to gauge where some of these altcoins will find support. So hang in there if you're holding Bitcoin Cash, and if you don't have any Bitcoin Cash, ask somebody to send you some Bitcoin Cash. Ask me to send you some Bitcoin Cash. I will send you a transaction of Bitcoin Cash. Just send me your receive address. Let me know you got it, and I will send you some Bitcoin Cash. So if people don't have Bitcoin Cash and they want to know about it, tell them about it. Send them some Bitcoin Cash so they can actually get the user experience. Just get them to download a Bitcoin wallet or a Badger wallet or any kind of wallet, and just send them some Bitcoin Cash so they can actually see where the price of that Bitcoin Cash goes. Because I guarantee if you send somebody Bitcoin Cash, they will start to look at the price discovery of Bitcoin Cash, and they will try to understand why it might be changing, or why their Bitcoin Cash balance that you sent them is changing, and ultimately they will explore into how great this currency is and where you can spend it, and the community behind it and the idea of what it is. It's a great position to show that. So send somebody Bitcoin Cash if they don't have it. If you don't have any Bitcoin Cash and you're watching my channel for the first time, let me know. I can send you some Bitcoin Cash. That's no issue. Read into Bitcoin Cash. Go read the Bitcoin white paper. Go and look at some of the people behind the community of Bitcoin Cash. I'm one of the people behind the community of Bitcoin Cash. There's Roger Ver. There's Jihan Wu. There's numerous others. There's the dev teams that have put all the infrastructure together for Bitcoin Cash. There's a list of names there. There's some YouTube people on YouTube that you could. First Millie, he's a big supporter of Bitcoin Cash, and support some of these smaller channels like me. Ryan Griffith, I think, is another Bitcoin Cash YouTuber, so go check his channel out. And then just support the community, guys. We are the community for Bitcoin Cash, so we're wanting to see Bitcoin Cash be able to succeed, and we want more people to say the word Bitcoin Cash. We want Bitcoin Cash. As fun as it is for me to say it and talk about it, we want other people to be able to talk about it and adopt it as a currency. And go spend some of your Bitcoin Cash too. If you have it in a wallet and you're just fixated on the price, go spend a little bit. Don't feel bad about spending it. You don't need to hold on to it like grim death, like it's like it's going to go away. You can buy more. You can buy more with fiat. You can buy more with, there's a ton of fiat in circulation right now, so you have plenty of time to buy it. And this is just me. This is the what you need to tell people is what I've said towards the end of this YouTube channel is, spread the word of Bitcoin Cash, because believe it or not, a lot of people don't know about it yet. They want to know about it. They want to know how great it is, and they want you to see how great it is. I mean, there could be somebody right in front of you that would love to, receive Bitcoin Cash, or, love to send somebody Bitcoin Cash and tell them about it, and it be their thing too. And, there's all walks of life on this planet that would love to, be exposed to Bitcoin Cash. There's plenty of people. There's all types of people out here that really, they don't even know they love Bitcoin Cash yet. So if you get the opportunity, send them some, talk about it. You don't have to make it your only conversation starter, but let people know that you're into it, and you love how great it is, and it's extremely secure. It's extremely cheap to send, and credit card companies, they make a fortune off fees. So if you want to support something that doesn't do that, and the volatility is just shown in just those fees, based on different systems that aren't even really necessarily pegged to Bitcoin Cash. But if you start thinking about the way that money works and stuff like that, you can kind of see where Bitcoin Cash and cryptos are going. So first half of the video was price. Second half of the video, I guess, was how to really sell somebody on the idea if they like Bitcoin Cash, because we're not trying to push this on anybody. We're not trying to be like, oh, you have to use Bitcoin Cash, or I only accept Bitcoin Cash. You can send me tons of cryptos. I'll accept any crypto. I'll even accept a crypto that you made. Send it on any kind of platform, the Waves platform. There's tons of them. You can make your own crypto and send, but really the foundation to this stuff is the community that's behind crypto. It was the community that was behind Bitcoin Core before the split. It was the community behind BSV. It was the community behind Bitcoin Cash. So we're all still here. Spread whatever crypto you like. If you guys like Bitcoin Cash, give this video a thumbs up. If you like other cryptos, tell me what cryptos you like. Maybe I don't know about a crypto that is really cool right now that I might actually like. And I might, determine that I want to buy some, and either sell some Bitcoin Cash for some, or, maybe enter some new positions with fiat. I mean, I have other cryptos. I'm not just saying buy Bitcoin Cash. Buy Zcash, buy BSV, buy Ethereum Classic, buy Litecoin, buy Bitcoin Cash. I mean, buy whatever. Those are the cryptos I like. You might like other ones. You might like Monero, or, Dash, or Neo, some of these other cryptos more. Those are great. I would love to buy those cryptos too. So, buy this stuff if you support it. You like the dev team behind it, buy it. Show them some support. because crypto needs everybody to support the projects that they like. So do just that, guys. Be strong out there with price. Don't worry about Bitcoin Cash price right now. It doesn't matter. It's an irrelevant projection to speculate on price anywhere between under 10 to 15,000. It just has no validity or whatever. It's just a speculative number. So, Bitcoin Cash, once it gets over 20,000, then we can start speculating on price. Right now, it's just this huge gray area. So we basically just hang in there till we get to that gray area. Then we can start talking price discovery. We can start trying to bring people into the space that are going to try to discover its price, because there's already foundation levels with Grayscale, Fidelity, Robinhood. There is a lot of big name players in this game that are affiliated with big Bitcoin Cash holders. So that's already there. So just hang in there, guys, till we get to 20K. It's not going to be as long as anybody thinks. It's not going to be roads ahead to 20 years out before we get to 20K. 20K is like not that far away. Whether that's a year from now or 5 years from now is not that far away. 20K is nothing for Bitcoin Cash. So hang in there. This is a bold price discovery, but I think my price predictions are pretty fair, just given how much Bitcoin gained popularity based on what it was founded on and the principles and stuff that made Bitcoin great. I mean, Roger Ver said it. Bitcoin Cash is great for numerous reasons. So you can learn about all those reasons. If you're totally new to it, this is just basically a kind of a lag in 10 minutes right now. Really, the video has been over for a while. This is just me kind of overstating how important Bitcoin Cash is. So really, earlier half of this video probably had more substance to it, but nonetheless, people get excited when they talk about Bitcoin Cash. I see the excitement in people's mannerisms when they talk about Bitcoin Cash, because it really does serve as a great tool to improve your life. I mean, it's that simple. Bitcoin Cash, if more people accept Bitcoin Cash, as popularity grows, there is no price. Is it Turing complete? Is it not? We don't know, but we don't know where that price will ever end up. That price could go hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, millions of dollars. You don't have to peg Bitcoin Cash as this lower value coin to Bitcoin. It doesn't have to be like that forever. And it could easily move really quick, like I said, to 20K. It doesn't have to be a huge waiting period from like, oh my gosh, we're waiting forever. Like, it could just go to 20K really fast and accumulate billions and trillions of dollars of market cap, just because how awesome it is. So don't be fooled, guys, and let people tell you that like just Bitcoin's the only way, because there's other cryptos that haven't even probably been mined yet and created and had their Genesis block yet that are probably gonna do fairly well too. So Bitcoin Cash now, crypto is the future. Have a good day.